Namaskar, I am Anand and you are watching Join for Education. In this class, I am going to solve a questions of area of the region bounded by an ellipse whose equation is given with the help of application of integrals. Let's start the class. This is the question. Find the area of the region bounded by the ellipse x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1. This is the x-axis, this is the y-axis intersecting each other. The intersecting point of x and y-axis is known as the origin. Suppose O is the origin. X denotes the positive part of x-axis. X dash denote the negative part of x-axis. Y denote the positive part of y-axis. Y dash denote the negative part of x-axis. Now draw the graph of ellipse whose equation is given. This is the graph of the ellipse. The graph intersect positive part of x-axis at A, positive part of y-axis at B, negative part of x-axis at C, and the negative part of y-axis at D. Now find out the coordinate of A, B, C and D. For this we put the value of x equal to 0 in the equation of the ellipse, then we get y square equal to 9. Therefore y equal to plus minus 3. So the coordinate of B will be 0, 3, which denote when x equal to 0 then y will be 3. Coordinate of D will be 0, minus 3. When x equal to 0 then y will be minus 3. Next, when we put y equal to 0 then x square will be 16 and x will be plus minus 4. So when x equal to 4 then y will be 0 and this is the coordinate of A. Similarly, when x equal to minus 4 then y will be 0. This is the coordinate of D. So there is no problem to find out the coordinate of A, B, C, D. Let's see. This is the vertical strip. Cut positive part of x-axis 2 point, this point and this point. Suppose this is the dx and this is the y. So area of the vertical strip will be y into dx. If we consider about this ellipse, then this ellipse divided into 4 equal parts. The parts are O, A, B, O. Similarly, O, B, C, O. Similarly, O, C, D, O. And at last, O, D, A, O. Each part has equal area, so the entire ellipse divided into 4 equal part and each part has equal area. If we find out the area of this strip y into dx and apply definite integrals, dx changes from 0 to 4, then we get the area of O, A, B, O. When area of this part multiplied by 4, then we get area of the ellipse whose equation is given here. Let's see. From the equation of the ellipse, First of all, we find out what is the value of y from the equation of the ellipse, which is y equal to plus minus 3 by 4, 16 minus x square over root. Hope that there is no problem to understand up to this step, because you are the student of class 12. Consider the vertical strip. Already I have discussed about this vertical strip. Area of the region bounded by the ellipse will be 4 into y into dx. So dx changes from 0 to 4. Now we apply here application of integrals. Let's see the next step. Now putting the value of y and apply application of integrals. So here lower limit will be 0 and higher limit will be 4 and y, the value of y into dx in the first quadrant will be plus. Therefore I have written here 3 by 4, 16 minus x square over root into dx. We cancelled out 4, then we get the, this is the next step, 0 to 4, 3, 16 minus x square over root into dx. Now we find out integration of this part. We put 3 in the outside. Let's see the next step. Integration of 16 minus x square into dx will be 16 by 2, 16 minus x square over root plus 16 by 2 sin inverse x by 4, lower limit 4, higher limit, lower limit 0, higher limit 4. Now we putting the value of lower and higher limit here and get the value of this one. Let's see the next step. When we put x equal to 4, then here will be 3 all start x 4 by 2 and here will be 16 minus s square of 4 equal to 16, 16 minus 16 equal to 0, and we know that s square root of 0 is 0 plus 16 by 2 sin inverse 4 by 4. When we cancelled out 4, then we get here 1, and we know that the value of sin inverse 1 is 5 by 2. After that we put the value of lower limit, then 0 by 2 will be 0. When 0 multiplied by any number, then we get 0. So the value of this one will be 0. After that 0 by 4 here, and we know that sin inverse 0, the value of sin inverse 0 is 0. So the value of this part will be also 0. So when we put the value of 0 here, then we get the value of this one is 0. After putting the value of limit, we get this step. This is the 3, 4 by 2 into 0. Already I have discussed about this one. 16 by 2 sin inverse 4 by 4 and minus 0 for lower limit 0 and for higher limit 4. Let's see the next step. This is the next step. So 3 and this part will be 0 and plus 16 by 2 into 4 cancelled out, then we get sin inverse 1, and we know that the value of sin inverse 1 is pi by 2. Already I have discussed about this one. So pi by 2, after the proper cancellation, we get here 12 pi square unit. So area of the region bounded by the ellipse whose equation is x square by 16 plus y square by 9 equal to 1 is 12 pi square unit. Hope that there is no problem to understand the explanation of the solution of this question. So thanks to watch. For more details, attend online live class of Join for Education. This class will be useful to the schooling students of class 12 having a subject mathematics. Such types of the question asked in the board examination of CBSE board as well as other state board together with ICSE board. This class also will be useful to the audience who are interested in mathematics. This class will help GMAN and advanced aspirants to clear the concept. My next video lecture will be related to the solution of some more questions related to the application of integrals. Till then, thanks to all of you. Join for Education believe proper education improves learning level. So once again, I thanks to all of you. Thank you very much.